I believe that one of the many obstacles that we have to master and overcome in life is letting things go. And I speak on this, a lot, and I've mentioned it several times in certain videos that I've made. We all know, once again, that Earth is a realm where all souls from different realms, dimensions, worlds, planets, or whatever, we come here to learn and to master our higher selves. The goal is to reach Christ consciousness and to be obedient to the supreme divine creator, Lord of all the worlds, the Most High. Okay, so we must learn to never get attached to anything on this planet, as hard as it may be. And I mean, the Most High, He understands this. He knows that, we have children, we have significant others, we may fall in love and, things like that. But if you really want to master true nobility and true consciousness and reach a certain high degree in life, you have to learn to detach from certain things. But that's almost impossible for a normal human, a normal mortal to do, because we are innately attached to things. The Most High made us beings who have emotions. Mortals, aka humans, we have emotions. We're going to get attached to something, whether it's your husband, your wife, your children, other family members, your mom, your dad, your cars, your house, money, sex, drugs, alcohol. Humans, they need something. Humans, they need to feel needed. Humans, they long and they yearn for something. But innately, all of that goes right back to our connection to the Most High. We're wandering here on this planet, and we know that we need something, that we have to love something, but really what our soul remembers is loving the Most High. That's really what it boils down to. So this is the thing. You have to learn to let things go. You have to learn how to master your emotions. And this is coming from someone that, for me, I've always struggled with that. I'm a Pisces. So I'm very nurturing, I'm very loving, I'm very caring, just innately in my nature, astrology or not. I'm just a very loving person. I'm a very giving person. I'm a very beautiful soul. No, seriously, I am. I'm a very beautiful soul. And when I love very hard. So I'm saying that to say this. I think as a whole, we as a community, we as a human race, a human family, we must learn to not get too attached to things, because one day your mother is going to die. One day your father is going to die. God forbid something happens to one of your children or, another family member. I know it's very hard to even say that. Well, how can you say don't get attached? This is my mom. This is my so-and-so. I get it. From a human standpoint, that's understandable. But to truly, if you want to be a so-called quote unquote God, you know how some people like to walk around and say that they're a God or whatever. You have to learn to detach from certain things, because in the end it's really going to hurt. But then again, I guess it goes back to the Most High. He created us to be this way. He created mortals to have emotions. We are the beings that are known for emotions. We're very emotional. But you have to learn to let certain things go. For example, this is an easy one. Say, for instance, you meet someone. You feel like you have a past life connection with them. You get signs of them everywhere. Say like you see their name everywhere, or their birth date everywhere, or the town they live in, everywhere. Or you can always feel them in your energy. But then one day you and the person, you guys just completely stop communicating. But you're missing that person. You can feel their energy, blah, 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 blah. You have to let that person go. Whether it is meant to be or not. If in another life you did a soul contract to come back and find one another in this lifetime. But if that person does not want to be with you, you have to let it go. Whether that's your soulmate or twin flame or not, you have to let it go. That's what I'm trying to explain. And then if you can master something like that, you can learn to master other things. Well, I don't have to get too attached to this house. I don't have to get too attached to this car or this or that or to this job, you know. We have to learn to truly focus on what's important, and that's mastering our higher selves and serving the Most High, reading the Word daily, meditating on the Word daily, having a more effective and active prayer life. And why can you say this, Aleda? Well, I can say this because this is something that I'm working on. I never get on here and discuss something that I'm not trying to work on myself. You know, I've been on YouTube for a while now, and you guys know that I've always been very open and very honest about my struggles, about my own personal struggles. So yeah, we have to learn detachment. You really do. So when you do lose something, it won't hurt as bad. You cannot allow time to keep going by and you're still stuck on a person, or you're still stuck on the death of a loved one. You have to move on. You have to find that strength to understand that, wait a minute, this life is an illusion. All of this is an illusion anyway. You can't even reach that certain plateau until you get to like the 8th dimension, and you're on Earth. You're only on the 3rd dimension. Earth is the 3rd dimension, so you're really not out of the game. You're really not out of the dimension. So like, say you leave planet Earth and you go to the next dimension, which would be the 4th dimension. Then you ascend to the 5th dimension. You still have a long way to go. You're really not totally out of the matrix, out of the illusion, until you've ascended to heaven. So I'm just trying to give you guys tools and rules and guidelines to help you while you're here on Earth. I know it sounds strange, and some people might say, what the hell is she talking about? This is weird. Well, you know what I think is weird? I think men having sex with men is weird. That's what I think is weird. I think women having sex with other women is weird. I think, drag queens teaching children in school is weird. I think pedophiles fighting for rights to sleep with children is weird. I think the current so-called rap agenda is weird. You know how they have these clowns posing as rappers and they're selling trash to your children through their lyrics. I think that's weird. I think the world becoming what it is very weird. I mean, I guess everyone has their own interpretation. What is weird? I think people denying the Most High is weird. I mean, really? So you think you just appeared here when everything has a creator? Even plants have seeds. So I find a lot weird. So if you don't like what I'm saying, I am not offended by that, because I understand that you are a human, and the Most High created humans to have varying minds. Everyone has different ideals, different ideas, different opinions. That's what humans do. I understand humans, and I'm thankful that the Most High has given me the ability to understand humans, because it's teaching me you can't take anything personal. You're dealing with a mortal being. You know, they're on this planet just like you. They're going to die just like you. So I get it. You know, I'm not that offended by what a human has to say. So yeah, family, I believe that this message will be for somebody, because it's definitely helping me. There have been many situations where I've had to force myself to move on or deal with certain things. And I think once you can master that, you are literally on your way to becoming a quote unquote God, if that's what you're trying to be. Because we have to understand, a God has no emotions. If that was the case, the Most High, would rescue all of us from the pain that we feel. He sees this, but evil is necessary. It's that balance. Evil must exist, especially in this realm. Evil must exist. That's that duality, that balance, the yin, the yang, the good, the evil, the sun, the moon, the feminine, the masculine. It's about balance, Okay, so that's all I had to say. Hopefully someone will understand this message. Peace, love, and light.